My battery is at a point where I have 7 minutes worth of recording. I know what I'm doing. What is up, you guys? It's me, your drunken dancer, Darsana, whatever you guys know me as. Welcome back to another week, another video. And so since we've been in lockdown for I don't know how long, well I know, but I don't want to say it. I decided let's talk about malls, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us haven't gone back to malls in a long time. So I thought let's talk about the observations I remember making in malls. So yeah, let's just, you know what, let's just get on with the video. Let's go. So I have to start with talking about the hormonal trolleys, right, or carts, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, now a lot of you are going to be like, what do you mean? So I like to call it hormonal trolleys and carts, or whatever you guys call it, as it, because they literally act like me when I'm on my periods, because they are moody AF. All right, like it is literally like, I want to be nice to you, but I want to kill you. That's how this whole vibe of this trolley is. And I don't know how I always end up with this trolley, right? Like I try so much. Like I take the first one, I keep it there. I take the second one, I keep it there. I take the third one, thinking that wouldn't, betray me, but it does. It just goes around, key, it just keeps squeaking. I can't make this noise, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? I'm pretty sure all of you feel like you're the ones that get attacked because of this. But yeah, it's not just you. And I kind of get really embarrassed because people start staring, right? And they stare as though it is my fault. I am sorry, I do not walk around with screwdrivers and hammers trying to mess with the screws. I don't know why it makes such noises, but they stare at me, and I already have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to, like, I love talking to people. I don't get me wrong, I love meeting new people and talking to people, but there are times when I don't like a lot of staring, and that's what happens, right? So I literally just push it and give it to my mom and dad. I'll be like, you know what, you guys push it, I'll do anything and everything other than just pushing that goddamn trolley. The next one's my favorite. It is the salespeople, yeah. I genuinely feel bad for them because of the amount of behaviors that they have to deal with on an everyday basis. But here's the thing, right? There are people a part of that. Like there are people. What am I saying? A part of what? There are people like in between these salesmen who are also very distinctive behaviors they have, right? So I have this, so I would, let's just take the scenario of me going to buy a pen, okay? But these people just stand there. So I'm like trying to take the pen and they're just standing there, so I feel the need to like acknowledge them. So I'm like, and then I just continue looking. Why do I feel like this is, like, yeah, this is how I look for pens, guys. But so, and then they also look at me and they just smile. They're still standing there. They don't move. Like, if I want help, I will ask you, okay? I understand this is your job, but I also understand that your job is not to stare at me, okay? It makes me very uncomfortable. I'm just standing there and now I feel dumb. I feel like I have to ask him a question. So the pen, him or her, the pen I'm holding, that same pen, I'm going to be like, do you have that pen? And they're going to like literally walk, take it from there and give it to me. So now here I am thinking that, okay, I've asked them something, now they can move on. They don't. They still stand there staring at me, and I'm just over here like, why are you doing this? Like I get very conscious and I don't get the pen. I just walk up. I just realized that it's the mirror image when I look at the camera, and that's creepy, and that just freaked me out for no reason. But yeah, I just walk out. I don't get the pen. Great. So there's a background change now because my camera died, so I'm like connecting it to the charger. And if you're gonna ask me why can't you just shoot later, no, because lighting's everything. Okay, where was I? Yeah, now this is I'm gonna talk about pads. Yeah, we went there. To everybody who's cringing at this point and just decides to skip this part, what are you doing, man? What? Really? Okay, I'm pretty sure if you skipped, you won't see that, but okay. Anyways, so something I'm really proud about my dad is the fact that he is very comfortable with these things. This thing where he remembers what type of or what kind I buy than my mom. If my mom hears this, she's gonna kill me. Love you, mama. But you know what it is, right? Like, he's very comfortable with this whole scenario of periods and pads and stuff like that. And a lot of people are when it comes to, this. I know that a lot of fathers, a lot of brothers, a lot of boyfriends, or husbands, whatever, they're very cool about it. But I've still come across these people who, so when you so there's that certain aisle that you go to. And when you go to that aisle, I have met people who's like holding 2 pad packets and they're just like you can see the fear in their eyes, like they don't know what to do. They're so scared and they're so confused. I feel so bad for them, honestly. And the minute if they see anybody enter, now that is when it affects them. Till then they're okay. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna figure this out, I'm just gonna take one and go. Or like call them up and figure this out and stuff like that. But the minute any woman enters that aisle, you can see the tension and the uncomfortable I was gonna say uncomfortableness. I know that's not a word, but you get that feeling, that feeling of being uncomfortable. That thing is just there in the air, and everybody's just like, I don't know what to do. And instantly they just keep one and just take and they leave. They just leave. They get so uncomfortable. Honestly, you don't have to. That's the whole point of this. The next is, now that we've made the men uncomfortable, we're talking about men being uncomfortable, let's talk about women, okay? Now, women necessarily in this situation also don't feel uncomfortable, to be honest. It's the men itself that feel uncomfortable. This is no way as if I can't speak. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. This is just observations that I've made, and I'm just setting it out there. So anybody who's gonna comment and say things like that, please don't, because it's genuinely not what I mean. When my dad cannot buy clothes for himself, or for that matter, anything for himself. Okay, for the love of his life, he cannot do it. Okay, it's always me and my mom that helps him out buying clothes and everything. So obviously, shirts, pants, underwears, boxers, whatever it is, okay, there, I said it. I don't know why. I feel like people wouldn't really mind, but there are people who would mind, so yeah. But everything of that sort, right? So I've realized that when my mum and me, both of us are there in that aisle, just, figuring it out, and he's also there, we're just like looking at stuff and things like that, trying to like select and stuff like that. It makes other people uncomfortable, and it's just not me and my mom, it's any woman or any child just being in that aisle. It just makes men so uncomfortable. I've seen people I've seen the salesmen get uncomfortable. Like, we've gone and they're just like, can't you just send your husband, can't you just send your father to do this? Why are you doing this? Like, they get very uncomfortable, and I honestly do not realize why, but I understand also. No, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. So in a mall, one thing I've always realized is we somehow bump into our old friends, old people that we know, cousins, sometimes even your boyfriend and girlfriend, and this is the time when you're with your parents, yeah? Boyfriend and girlfriend. Why did I say boy? Did I say and? Sorry, I meant or, okay? So, you bump into these people, and most of the times you're happy to bump into them, but most of the times you're not, right? Like, you really don't want to talk to them. Like, you genuinely don't. And I still know that I've done this at times. I won't lie. I have done this at times, and so have my friends, because we've had conversations on this. We've had hour-long conversations laughing about it. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all have done it too. It is when we literally hide. Like, I just walk into a random ass shop, okay? It'll be some expensive ass shop where the people also know that I'm not gonna buy anything. I know I'm not gonna buy anything, but it doesn't matter. You're going to be the cover for me to hide from these people that I do not want to talk to. It's so awkward. And the worst thing is, I will think that, okay, I won't see them. But that's when I feel like I'm an idiot. I feel like none of you are going to tell me that I am, okay? I'm not. Chill, okay? like I feel like really, I'm like, yeah, if I just stay there and they don't see me, it's almost as if they came to the mall to see me and they haven't seen me, they leave. No, Darshana, they're going to still be there. At a point you are going to see each other, so there is no point of hiding. But do I understand that? Do I still not hide? No, I will still hide and just hope for all my goddamn stars or whatever to align and just make sure that I not meet that person. You know, when you go to these malls, you're going to encounter these little baby boys, little baby girls, little beautiful little kids, okay? You know, there are these certain children that you just see and you're like, that child is going to grow up and become so goddamn beautiful. Or that child is going to become a heartbreaker. Oh my god, that child is going to grow up and possibly become the most beautiful person in the world. Like, you know, you just look at those kids and I want to know how. How do you make such beautiful kids? Like, I understand mother, father, genes, everything's, you know, A class, top class, whatever. But like, how do I have to like, do I have to like sign a petition or something with somebody with God? Because Indian parents, that's how kids come from God. I don't know why I did that. It's a very old, you know, joke. But it's still it's still a happening thing. Why did I say cunt? It's still a happening thing, okay? Still kids think there's 28-year-olds that are still there who think the babies come from God. Yeah. You know, like, do I have to sign like a petition to somebody like over there? Somebody, God, whoever, okay, that I need like such beautiful babies. What is this? Like, how does this work, man? But honestly, like, have you ever felt that? They look really beautiful. So congratulations to everybody who's made beautiful babies. Your babies are being spoken about in our channel. And in various other channels, but yeah. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys can relate, comment down below and tell me if you guys can relate, and tell me if you guys want a part 2, because I think I can find a little more observations that I remember from the mall, and I will make another video maybe. So just comment down below and tell me. And I think I already asked you guys this, but if you like this video, then don't forget to click that thumbs up. Don't forget to click the red little button there that says subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button to get notified when we post. We try posting every week, and we're gonna try, as I always say, we're gonna try posting a little more. And yeah, the links to our Instagram, Twitter, whatever, blah blah blah, is going to be in the description below, and it's also going to be in the end card. Okay, so when like it just moves to the end card, you can just see it there. Our latest videos, you can watch it. And also, before I leave, there is a video that you know, that's kind of really special to both me and Anam, because she's worked a lot in shooting and editing. Her sisters worked in acting in it, and I've worked in writing and narrating the whole thing. So it's very special, and it's really important to us. If you guys haven't watched it, please make sure to go back to our channel and watch it and tell us how you feel, right? And yeah, I don't know, I always, what am I saying? I do not know how to end a video, guys. Like, is this, I can just say bye and leave? Is that how it works? I'm very awkward, I'm sorry. I'm very awkward in intros and outros. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. So yeah, bye guys. And oh, before I leave, this is something I always say and I forgot, sorry, but I hope everybody is okay, and if you all are not, just give it time, just hope for the best, and it's going to be okay. And sending in loads and loads of love to everybody, and I hope you all are doing the same. Now I can end the video saying bye-bye.
A few moments later.
I didn't press the off button, I just glitched now, I don't remember. Not remember, like for like 2 seconds, I didn't remember which button to press. You know what I'm doing, guys? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Bye!